Good day, class. Trust we are doing fine. Welcome to today's lesson and welcome back from the holiday. Today we shall be looking at counting in millions. Okay, we are already familiar with counting in thousands, but today we want to begin counting in millions. But before that, let's look at some of the objectives of today's lesson. Now, at the end of today's lesson, you should be able to count in thousands up to millions. You should also be able to read and write in millions. Quite easy, right? So first, let's recall the place value of digits, what we are already used to. Please say it after me. Unit. Good. Tens. Hundred. Thousand. Million. Good. Billion. And so on and so forth. So we have trillion, quadrillion, and so on, but today our emphasis is on million. Now let's look at this number chart and consider the digits and the number of zeros each of them have. For unit has just one digit with no zeros. 10 has 2 digits with 1 zero. 100 has 3 digits with 2 zeros. From now, our emphasis would be on the number of zeros. 1000 has 3 zeros. We'll skip to million. Million has 6 zeros. Good. Skip to billion. Billion has how many zeros? 9 zeros. Good. So, but like I said, our focus in today's lesson is million with 6 zeros. Now let's see how to skip count in millions. We are familiar with skip counting in tens, in hundreds. Today let's skip count in million. So the first one is 1 million. What's the next one? 2 million. Correct. So let's go 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 9 million, and 10 million. Very good. The list goes on and on. Now let's see the rule number 1 in writing and reading large numbers. Now in reading or writing a large number, we need to start from the left side with the largest group and move to the right. If you notice, each of the numbers are grouped in threes, beginning from the right hand side. That's the last number. So in reading or writing a number in million, you start reading from the left hand side, from the first group of numbers, which is on the left hand side. Let's see examples now. Now let's read this number. Now you will notice that each of these numbers are grouped and separated with a comma. Now beginning from the last number, that's the number 9 on my right hand side, we have 9, 6, 4. So we group them in threes, 1, 3, 5. Then the last one is not up to 3, you leave it that way, we have 7 and 8. So but in reading, we start from the left hand side, right, which is the number 8. And from when you observe, you discover that this is a number in millions because we have 6 numbers at the right hand side representing the 6 zeros. That's when you start from the yellow column. Okay, you see you have 5, 3, 1, 4, 6, 9. They represent the 6 zeros that million has. So in reading out this number, we'll read it out as 87,531,469. Great. Easy, right? Now let's continue with further examples. Now the number we have here, let's read out the first one. Beginning from, don't forget our rule, we need to start from the left hand side. So this is 6,254,745. Great. Now what about number 2? Number 2, 31 million 286,271. Great. So that is how we read numbers in millions. Now let's see how we can write this number in million. Okay, let's write it in digits. Now this number says 731,256,835. So let's write out the million part now. 731 million. So this is 731 million. Let's write it out. 731. Don't forget million has 6 zeros. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's 731 million. The thousand part says 256,000. So 256,000, we start from here because it's 1,000, 256,000. Right? Good. 835. So 835, we'll write it here in the 100 column. Then add all together. So we have 7 here, 3 and 1. Then we have 0 plus 2, 2. Don't forget your comma. 5, 6. Then we have 8, 3, 5. So this is the number in digits. This is 731,256,835. It's that easy. Let's see a second example. Now this example 2 says 651,356,851. So first let's write 651 million. So 651 million has 6 zeros, don't forget. 651 million. Then we have in the thousand column, we have 356,000. So we have 356,000 has 3 zeros. Then the unit part, we have 851. The 100 parts rather. 851. So that's what we have. Now you add up everything. 6, 5, 1. Don't forget your comma. 3, 5, 6. Then 8, 5, 1. So this is the number 651,356,851. It is that easy. Okay? Now always remember to practice with the exercises that are attached to this lesson. Thank you very much for listening to this video. Please do well to listen to it over and over again and ask all the necessary questions so that you can be clarified. See you in the next lesson. Thank you very much and bye for now.